So Joni, playing better in the second half, do you feel you took advantage of their tempo, or that was your tempo, or, I mean, 'cause they come out kind of up and down, but you were able to come back and kind of take it to them at that point in the second half.
Yeah, I think back to the first and second quarter, and you give up wide open threes to shooters, and you turn it over and let them offensive rebound. And we came in at halftime and just said we've got to try to make them play as late into the shot clock as possible, to force them to run some offense. And I thought when we did that, it gave us a chance to then get out and run. I thought our changing defense also kept them, uncomfortable a little bit, trying to figure out what we were in. But we felt like, they've got great size, they've got great speed. They're a really, really good team. She's doing a really good job with them. But we felt like if we could get them in a half-court game, we had some opportunities as well to get to the rim, to get to the paint. So some of our goals for the game were obviously to win it in the paint, and then at halftime, our conversation was to win the third and fourth quarter.
So it looks like you switch zone and man, they seem at times to have a tough time figuring what you were in.
That was something that, again, this is a team that hasn't had a ton of time together, and so losing is not fun. We had opportunities there that we let slip through our fingers. And again, give Tennessee credit. Every time we made a run, they responded. Whether it was an offensive rebound, they got fouled, they made a big three. They responded every single time, and that's what really good teams do, and that's where we have to get to. But I'm proud of our progress and our growth, and for us to be able to, with the little time that we've had together now, with everyone as healthy as we can be right now, there's some signs out there tonight of some things that we can work on and continue to get better at.
Yeah, how much promise does that second half give you, not only with just outscoring Tennessee, but also just the intensity seemed to really kick up?
Well, I thought we were intense. I thought we had a great fight. If AC doesn't get 2 fouls early, what does it look like? There's just so many things. But, again, we cut it to single digits a few times there in the third and fourth quarter. So excited about getting back to work tomorrow and continuing to teach and learn and grow.
How difficult did you feel like it was just to have to defend the full court press the whole game?
Well, again, it's challenging, right? And the goal of that is for it to wear you down. But for us, it's why, in our non-conference we played against West Virginia. So I'm not happy with 25 turnovers, but I thought we were a lot more comfortable tonight versus their press than we were when we saw a similar press in November. I thought Erica Moon did a really good job when she came in of getting us in offense. Her and Soleil did a good job of balancing back and forth, but they had good command of what it is we were doing once they broke the press.
We talked about Lauren's leadership before, and obviously being one of the veterans of this team, you could kind of see her command the floor tonight. Mm-hmm. Just how much does her presence impact a game like this?
I don't know if you can put a value on it. Lauren walks in here hurting every single day. Like the amount of pain that she's in, I couldn't even begin to explain it. And yet she does everything right. And so for her, just her being on the floor, her voice, her presence, she knows what we're doing. She calls the offense from the 5 spot. She gets us in spots. She's a rim protector. I'm not sure there's a value you can place on Lauren Ware.
So what do you think ended up hurting you most, their offensive rebounds or their three-pointers? Because they actually had a pretty good shooting number. They usually shoot a lot more.
Yeah.
Had a pretty good percentage.
Yeah, they did. I think offensive rebounds, there's a lot of their threes came from offensive rebounds. And so that's what breaks your back. And that's why they're so good is they just keep coming in waves and waves. And they know when they get the offensive rebound, those shooters are backpedaling to the three and they knock it down.